New poll out that from YouGov that is even more concerning than some of the other crazy polls we've covered recently. How many people in this country would be in favor of a military coup? Oh, come on. This is a democracy. We have the civilians in charge. That's the core of the country. I mean, what an un-American thought to have a military coup, right? That can't be a big number. 29% of Americans could imagine a situation in which they would support the military seizing control of the federal government, while 41% could not imagine such a situation. So for now, the rational American side is winning, but it's a lot closer than I'd like. And 29% of the country, that's 3 out of 10 people saying like, oh, if the military seized the government, that'd be great. Now, and that's without any facade. But you think they'd do that without an excuse? Of course, what are they going to say? They're going to say, oh, they violated the Constitution. Now, when they ask a question that way, oh, buckle up. The proportion of the country that would support a military takeover increases when people are asked whether they would hypothetically support the military stepping in to take control from a civilian government which is beginning to violate the Constitution. At that point, 43% of Americans would support the military stepping in, while 29% would be opposed. So there would be more Americans. All you got to do is say the government's violating the Constitution. Well, you can say that at any time. By the way, a lot of times the government is violating the Constitution, whether it was the Bush government or the Obama government. But you don't even have to have reasonable grounds. You'd be like, oh, they're violating the Second Amendment by passing a background check, violating the Constitution. Here we go. 43 to 29 Americans would agree. It's amazing, startling, and so depressing at what a huge percentage of this country has no idea what their jingoistic about. They're the same guys yell, America number one! Now let's destroy the idea of America. Let's get the military in there and let go to a dictatorship. Yeah, we're number one! God damn, that's depressing. Now, who are the knuckleheads who are more in favor of this? Now, I know it can't be the Republicans, right? Because the Republicans have all their guns saved up in case the government seizes power, ceases to be a democracy, right? Okay. Republicans, at 43%, are more than twice as likely as Democrats, at 20%, to say that they could conceive of a situation in which they would support a military coup in the United States. Independents tend to say that they could not, at 38% rather than could at 29%, imagine supporting a coup. So the group by far the most likely to support a coup, by a 2-to-1 ratio, Republicans. Then what do you have all your guns ready for in the first place? I thought if you said the government was going to come take your rights, you'd fight them in the woods, you'd fight them everywhere. That's why you needed your guns. If the military takes over our democracy, that would be the government taking away all of your constitutional rights. And then you knuckleheads would be in favor of it. God, they are monumentally irrational. And this is the country we live in. I mean, I hate to depress you, but those are the folks that live among you, man. They walk around like zombies. They don't have any idea what this country stands for. They don't have any idea what our Constitution is about. And they go around and say, America, yeah, I'm in favor. Wouldn't it be great if we had a military dictatorship? Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Let's do a military coup. Sickening. We're in favor of America. Apparently, progressives are the last bastion of defense for the real idea and principles of America.